Hey, good afternoon, it's Pete from FigLife.com, and today I'm going to look at a fig called Negretta Piccola. Alright, so we'll go look at the Negretta Piccola tree, see if I can find it. I think it's this one with all the figs on it. Yeah, so this thing's starting to put out a bunch of figs, ripen a bunch of figs. I'm just starting to get my first ripe figs today. It's early September here in Northern Virginia. This is a first year tree for me. I rooted this over the winter, and it's really been growing good. I mean, you can see, holy cow, look at that. That's like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 feet tall probably. So this has been growing really well. It is in a nice part of my yard here where it's kind of in the front of this row that has been getting mostly sun all day. So you can see the trees next to it. I mean, all these trees have just been growing like crazy, and this is no exception. So it's been growing really well, producing lots of figs. I mean, you can see all the figs on there, and take a look at the leaf here. So really healthy looking leaves, some nice leaves, kind of some pointy fingers on those leaves. Anyway, let's go take a look at the fruit. All right, so this is my Negretta Piccola fruit. Really nice looking fruit, a little bit of an open eye, but it seems to have ripened pretty well. It's a little bit soft, got a nice shape to it. The pictures I've seen of this usually has a little bit darker skin, but sometimes my figs are a little bit lighter. I think maybe just the climate here, they don't quite get as dark, but it's got these little spots on it, which seem to be typical of this variety. So yeah, let me go ahead and cut this open and see what it looks like on the inside. All right, so I cut these open, and to tell you what, I was really surprised when I cut this open, because I was not expecting it to look this good. This is looking to be very well ripened, and it's got a really juicy sort of look to the interior. And I think both of these figs that I thought, you know, sometimes you pick a fig and you're like, this might be a little bit underripe. And this was one of those cases, but it was my first time picking it, and I picked it, and it looks to be pretty well ripened here. So, you know, I'd say maybe fully ripe figs here. So these look pretty good, and these might taste pretty good as well. So let me go ahead and try these. All right. So this is Negretta Piccola, which I've heard good things about. It's a fig that's been around for quite a while. It's not a new variety. I mean, people in the US were talking about this fig many years ago, and I can't remember how I heard about it or why I got it. At some point I heard about it, and I decided to go ahead and get it, give it a try. And you know, in terms of the tree's growing really well, it's producing lots of figs, and these figs look really well ripened here. So this is really encouraging so far. So the only question is, what does it taste like? So let me go ahead and try this. All right, so really nice berry flavor. Yeah, kind of a Violet de Bordeaux type flavor. Kind of a Violet de Bordeaux type look to it. Some people have, I've heard it compared to like Nero 600 meter, which kind of has the same sort of shape. But you know what, I for whatever reason, I could never get Nero 600 meter to really ripen very well for me. But this thing's putting out lots of figs, and they seem to be ripening really easily. Really good. This is an excellent flavor. So, you know, that Violet de Bordeaux type flavor, which is a really good flavor. I've got several different varieties that I'm trying this year that have that sort of flavor, that seem to be really good. Black Crimean is one that I'm been really happy with so far, and this is another one here that that I'm really impressed with just off these first 2 figs off this tree. Really good. I had actually funny, Black Crimean. I did the video. I did the review, And I said it, you know, I didn't know anything about it. I never heard, you know, couldn't find any information on it. And I was like, you know, I think this is a Violet de Bordeaux type. And somebody said, oh yeah, no, this not only is like Violet de Bordeaux, it is Violet de Bordeaux. It's in literature. And you know, that's good to hear that that I was, I guess, accurate in my review of that. But you know, there's, you know, some of these figs that come over from Europe, you know, there's lots of information about them over in Europe, and people know a lot about them, but for what, you know, I just can't seem to find the information on the internet. So just doing the best I can. But this appears to be another Violet de Bordeaux type. Well, I'll just say it has a Violet de Bordeaux-like flavor to it. Really good though. So this is Negretta Piccola, or I sometimes see it written as Piccola Negretta. Different than Negretta. Negretta is not the same. This is not a synonym of Negretta. But anyway, seems to be a really good fig, and look forward to eating many more of these over the season. Looks like I will, judging from the way my tree looks. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe and check out my website, www.figlife.com. Thanks.